Yeah, so on technology, you see what that the marketplace is getting organized, and it is organized. Okay,
Right.
but what is marketplace? So if you see, if you go to Amazon, Amazon has a separate section which is called Amazon Handmade.
Correct. Correct.
Amazon Handmade is a section, and they only
Yes.
encourage artists and handmade products there. Then Etsy is doing well. Then Novika is a very interesting portal. Novika, where any product you go and any product you want to buy, there is a it is attached to the story. As I was telling to you about QR code, you in Novika you buy any product, it will tell you who made which artist made it with photograph and their background. So they are appealing to that emotion of people wanting to connect to artists directly, right? So Novika is very popular. Then World Crafts is doing very well. Uncommon Goods is another portal which sells online. Then Fair Trade Wins is one. Tara Projects, there is an American company, 10,000 villages, where they are buying handicraft products from 10,000 villages in the world. So marketplace in terms of aggregator is organized. We just have to connect to that and promote it smartly with all those branding issues which I mentioned, and at the same time standalone portals also have a huge potential. I was talking about the swing. I have one of the student who is selling handmade swings in a standalone portal, of course in Amazon also, but in standalone also, which is I still remember I was talking to you about design and innovation. Earlier we were discussing, and he said no, swing is very difficult to export because it is taking too much of freight cost, too much of space in a container. But now he made DIY, do it yourself, in a semi knockdown condition, that is very popular in US, in a very very cozy box packaging, and they're all instructions. Now in a small box the entire swing is shipped into several of those into a container, and suddenly the product has become. So design and innovation is very critical. And one very important role of technology is to see fair trade is one aspect which every consumer in the world today see. You mentioned very rightly, Nikhil, that people who are buying handicrafts want to connect to the emotion. So you have to prove that you are in a fair trade, that the income which these artists are getting is a fair income, and they are not being exploited. So there are many institutions which are doing fair trade certification. So we should have those certifications for those artists or cooperatives. And then of course in the developed countries, in the long run, I've always been saying forever, last 27 years, that we need a distribution, we need a warehouse. From the warehouse we can do B2B, we can do B2C also. And the future is online, right? I mean, more and more people are buying everything online, and suddenly you can reach anywhere in the world to the customers. So that's how the technology is connected to the market. And these individuals are small artisans. For them to be able to find a distributor in America is going to be a challenge, but for them to be able to find a single consumer is easy.
Got it.